All right. Oh, interesting. Okay, my friends. Well, we have the Knight of Cups and we have the Eight of Swords for the last 2 weeks of September. Two very, very, very different cards. They do have similar colors, which is sort of interesting to me. I've really never noticed that. But, sometimes we don't see cards side by side until we do a reading, and there they are. Because so many of these cards have bright yellows or reds, and this has a little bit of orange, but a lot of more off-white grayish in this. Okay, so Knight of Cups. All right, Pisces. Well, this really indicates to me that this is probably you. If it's a water sign, it would be a Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio, Sun, Moon, or Rising. And the Knights are well, this would be the Lover of the court cards. This is the guy who extends the invitation. This is the guy who is, wants to take on a creative project, wants to create social activism. He has a love of his community. I feel like I need to take a deep breath on that. Because now I'm looking at the Eight of Swords, and this person here is feeling like she cannot make a move. And I say she, these cards are not gender specific. So remember, this could very much be a he for you guys. So feeling very much like your mind is not able to expand. You're not seeing clearly. You're not seeing the vision. You feel tied up. You feel like you can't move. It's frustrating. I'm being a little bit animated here, but no, not too much actually. I feel for some of you all, this is a really interesting combination here. I feel that some of you all, this is yourself wanting to give to another person, and they're just not available, or they're not sure that you are the one for them. So you Pisces that are having relationship issues, difficulties, these cards are speaking to you. Some of you could be making proposals, and that could be different ways, to someone who's just not ready for you, who's just not there for you. All right, and I feel like I want to say I'm sorry to hear that, because it always hurts if someone's not there for us, but the universe is divine. We know that the universe is our friend. Both of these cards, interestingly enough, are showing water running through the land, of course. This one has a mountain on the side. Well, this one does too. Look how similar this is if you think about it. Here's land with a stream running through, here's a stream running through, and here's land with a castle on it. So it feels very much like this guy has something to give you, some of you, and you have everything you need, but you're not seeing clearly. What is it? My question would be, Pisces, what are you not seeing clearly? What has you shut down enough to where you're not seeing the possibilities? Or is it someone else that you're wanting to give your love to and they're not seeing the possibilities? Tell me in the comments below which way that goes. All right? I just think it's interesting, and this horse is going in the direction of this person. So it's like this card is wanting to talk to this person. This person is a little bit leaning in this direction. It's not like they're not there. They're there, but they're not. They're there, but they're not seeing the full picture. Or they're not able to. Maybe they're just not able to. This isn't going to be for everyone, but some of you all feel like you are in a place and a space that you cannot make those moves. Okay, incarceration. I don't know what it is. Woo, wow. Well, okay, now we have the yellow that popped up. Remember I was talking about a lot of cards have yellow, and this is the Ten of Cups with the Queen of Pentacles for the first 2 weeks of October. All right, my friends. Well, here we go with a cup card below a cup card. This is the Knight. This is the 10. Well, the 10 is happiness, joy, optimism within your family unit. feeling abundant about your job, about your creativity, about your social structure, the friends in your life, who's in your life. Just joy beyond belief. We have a lot of blues and yellows, some orange. So really it represents male, female, love, harmony. It doesn't matter what type of relationship you're in. I guess is what I'm saying, whether it's two males, two females, a male and a female. It just feels very happy, harmonious. Okay. And then beside that, we have the Queen of Pentacles. So this Queen of Pentacles represents to me either a Capricorn, Taurus, or Virgo, Sun, Moon, or Rising, or someone who has the essence of the Queen of Pentacles, who would be very giving, very supportive, very grounded, as the earth signs are. Maybe, you know, she loves to cook or bake, or she loves to garden. And I say she, this could be a male. This is a person who loves to take care of the home. This is a person, the queen is the essence of the pentacles. Like the king has mastered it. So she's very much, like I said, loves the land, loves the beauty of the land, loves animals, takes care of her body, wants to take care of her body, exercises. So I feel like within this joy and happiness, this queen is involved. For some of you, she may be a trainer, a mentor. She very well could be a good friend, someone who you lean on for support. I'm just trying to see if this queen is positive for most of you, or if there's, because something came up that said for some of you all, she's not going to be she's not going to feel like a queen. She's going to feel more like a little devil. And I don't mean devil in a bad way. I just mean that, you know, she won't have on the crown. She'll have on maybe horns. And let's see, how does that work out? I'm just closing my eyes and seeing that in my mind. Interesting. I'm getting haircuts. I don't know how that comes around the Queen of Pentacles, but I'm just saying this could be someone who cut you short, who feels like you need to be more grounded, feels like your emotions, you know, Pisces, and emotions, which we need more of, and expression and creativity. But you know what? That's for a few of you. I'm really feeling like this person, because this queen is facing this Ten of Cups. There's happiness with this queen. There's joy. There's love. There's abundance. There's support. You all write in the comments below. I mean, we have some people in your spread. And the Knight of Cups and the Queen of Pentacles. Let's see what the transition card is. I'm very interested to know. Are you? Oh, wow. Okay. Well, okay. Remember what I just said? I don't feel like this queen is the devil. And then the devil card shows up. Now, of course, this doesn't mean the devil, you guys. You know that this card usually has to do with feeling bound in a relationship, feeling bound to a job that we can't get out of because it pays the bills. It's like, oh, I just can't make a move, because if I do, then I won't be able to pay my bills. It could mean addictions. It can mean too much drinking, smoking, shopping. I was getting a scenario of a group sitting around playing cards and not really working or not doing their work. Or if you work in an environment and people feel restricted, like there's political agendas in the workplace. It's very interesting. I said that, and then this devil card popped up after this Queen of Pentacles. So you all let me know. This is really something how, you know, it felt like to me she's supportive, but then she could represent something to do with this relationship. I don't know. I guess also the transition could be that, you know, you're not seeing things how they are. You feel bound in a relationship, or you feel bound and tied to something you can't get out of. That's how these two cards would play out together. But then in October, you start to see the joy and the happiness, and this Queen of Pentacles has something to do with that. All right, so let me know again in the comments below. I would love to know And of course, not every Pisces was born on the same day, the same hour, the same minute. So it's going to vary for all of you. Looking in the crystal, this is the crystal, and of course I'm looking to the side. Window of opportunity for some of you. It's up to you. What I'm hearing is it's up to you to make that move. It's up to you to not be too risky. We don't want you to be too risky, but there is a time frame of, it feels like a week or two, 10 days to 2 weeks that you'll have. 2 weeks almost seems like a little bit too long to make a very important decision. Now, it's not life-changing, but it is an important decision. I see a lot of dark emerald green in this. Okay, so that could be the heart chakra. It could mean a relationship. It could also mean that some of you are going to be traveling to lands in the UK, or maybe you're in the UK, maybe you're in Scotland, Ireland. Maybe this is, I really am seeing this emerald green. So, Ireland. I'm calling you out, my friends. I'm saying hey, and there's something special for you all. I'm really not sure. I'm seeing a lot of lights too. Interesting. And then I'm thinking of those crop circles. Okay, so this is a lot in this crystal around the whole UK area. Interesting. Lights that would be not only earthly, but also of a different planet or so. And again, I'm seeing in my third eye crop circles. So just saying, oh, and then there's a beautiful rainbow that comes up for you guys. Some of you are going to experience some sort of unusual experience that I think will excite you. I think it'll be very different than your normal day-to-day human life. I think it could be a spiritual experience. You may feel out of body. You may feel a little bit lightheadedness. I feel like you're either, and I'm going way out there, but I can't help it. You're either, seeing yourself in another dimension, a parallel universe, something of that nature, or you're feeling like you're having a deja vu, and it's very, very strong, and or dreams that are just bright, bold, and very colorful, and like a movie, speaking to you, talking to you. I feel like this is the universe's way of getting your attention. All right. Okay, Pisces. Very, very, very interesting reading. I'm going to add up the cards. We have 1, and 8 is 9, and 10 is 19, 20, and 15 is 35. And 35, of course, is 8. And in numerology, 8 is about bridging the spiritual and the material worlds together. When I do people's numerology, the 8 represents abundance, but it's also like these 2 links, right? The 2 circles together. So it's bridging the spiritual and the material together. It is horizontally the sign of infinity. So I do feel like that there's something there for you guys to peek into this particular next month coming up. This particular month we're setting into. All right. And then we have I said 35, sorry, 8. All right. And the 8 card, okay, yeah, the 8 card in Major Arcana is a strength card. And if you think about the strength card, it's usually a woman that's standing with her lion, and she's kneeling down or bending over, petting on her lion. The lion a lot of times represents the fire of Leo, and the woman represents like compassion and love and wisdom. Can be a water sign, can be an earth sign, but it just represents strength. And the strength card has to do with, take your time, stay with what you're doing, stay with it. Don't give up now. Don't surrender. It's easy to do that, but surrender is, sometimes surrender is defeat. And if we stay with the agenda that we know that we want to be on, and don't give in to defeat, that's what this devil card is speaking to me about. then we continue to move forward. We continue to see happy, positive situations in our life instead of negative situations.